Good Thursday evening too. I'm meteorologist Ben Pennos on this milder day. We have cloudy skies out there right now. Look at our Georgetown weather cam, and yeah, those cloudy skies are present as we look at this evening. We're going to continue to see those showers that pass through, those quick hitting showers. They're going to continue to move to the east and out of our way as we are going to see a pleasant night tonight. We're not going to be as cold as last night when we dipped down to the 30s. We're going to be falling only into the mid to upper 50s tonight as skies will continue to clear throughout the evening. For your day tomorrow, mostly sunny skies, very warm temperatures as it is going to be windy throughout the day. We're going to see those numbers up to around 80 degrees into the afternoon. I think even a few places low to mid 80s is certainly possible. So it is going to be a very warm day for tomorrow. We look at the First Alert Radar Network. Temperatures generally right now sitting into the 60s, some 70s down into Somerset, Monticello, London, Harlan. And you can see this little thin line of showers that continues to move now into parts of eastern Kentucky. It looked a little more threatening on radar, but a lot of this is several thousand feet up in the air. We have a lot of dry air towards the surface, so any of that rain that did fall from the sky, a lot of it evaporated before it hit the ground, so that's really only why it resulted in some quick light rain that moved through the area. But again, that continues to push to the east. The action is mainly out to our west, well to our west, across parts of the upper Midwest and Great Plains, where they're seeing some severe weather right now associated with a front that's really going to take its time getting towards our area. And that's a good sign for Easter weekend because really our chances for rain are going to be limited throughout Easter weekend. We look at the hour-by-hour forecast and things stay nice and quiet for tonight. Temperatures stay into the 50s. Will rise into the low to even some mid-80s potentially into the afternoon tomorrow. There may be a few places that stay below 80 degrees, but it's going to be a very warm one for tomorrow, as we'll have windy conditions as well. We stay nice and dry throughout the day. Then we get into Friday night, Saturday morning, and we're still going to be hanging on to the low to mid-60s out there. Notice the activity that's going to be to the north and west of us. It's mainly going to stay there, but I imagine we may see an isolated shower storm try and work into the region as we go throughout the day on Saturday, but most of us are going to stay dry, and it's going to be warm once again. We'll see those numbers back up into the upper 70s for highs on Saturday. Easter Sunday, kind of a similar thing here. We're going to stay cloudy throughout the day and then see maybe a couple showers, but most of that activity isn't going to arrive until we get into late Sunday night into Monday with that front that finally does come through. Other than that, it's just going to be a warm Easter weekend. When it comes to the severe weather risk on Saturday, it continues to go down. Only a marginal risk now for places like Covington, Louisville, Owensboro. Most of our area looks to not even see severe weather. That wasn't quite the case a couple days ago. It was looking a little more promising, but now that severe threat just continues to go down as that front is slowing down and taking its time getting into our region. So we look overall at Easter weekend. Not bad overall. Upper 70s for highs, warm and breezy for your Saturday, an isolated shower or storm, and then Easter Sunday, warm temperatures with an isolated shower, mainly later on into Sunday night especially. Our next good shot for rain really comes as we get into early next week. We are going to finally see this front work into our area and cross our region as we go into the day Monday. That brings showers and thunderstorms back into the region before we cool down. And when I say cool down, we're talking about highs only into the low 70s Monday and Tuesday. And we dry out for a brief period of time. Look at the 7-day forecast. There's a lot of warm numbers here. 80 degrees for your Friday, upper 70s for this weekend, low 70s on Monday, even with those storms around. And then temperatures, they come right back up into the upper 70s by next Wednesday. And then our next system comes late next week. But overall, not a bad forecast there. And you can see a lot of more comfortable numbers and more consistent warm numbers as well as spring continues to move on. Have a great rest of your night.